Bohemian Boxing reporting live and direct, so with all due respect, cut my check. I am here with
Peter VOODOO Lattori,
from
Elmont, New York.
absolutely big up to you. Congratulations on tonight's win. We here at the venue Paramount in Huntington, Long Island, and it was a great night for you. Rocking fights. You know what number we at? Is it 54?
54, yeah,
54.
yeah.
Okay.
Rockin' Fights 54.
There we go. Joe DeGuardia Promotions, Star Boxing. Let's get right into it, man. It was a really quick night for you. I don't know if there's much to talk about, but here we are talking anyway. Go ahead, Pete.
Uh, you know, I knew I was gonna get him out there. I manifested it, but I didn't know it was gonna be so soon in the first round. He's my most experienced, durable opponent yet. I mean, he's gone 8 rounds twice before. He's stopped undefeated prospects before. He's taken O's from undefeated fighters before. You know, he's been around the block. It's his 20th fight. I was anticipating to go a full 6. You know, I give every person I fight the respect. You know, I gotta just imagine that they had the best camp of their life. They're coming off, you know, just a lot of momentum. Maybe something's going crazy in their life, and they really, really were motivated. So I just got to give everyone their respect. Like, no one that steps in this ring and fights is a bum. Everyone's dangerous,
Absolutely.
especially when you put them small gloves on, right?
Yeah, no headgear and all of that.
Yep.
Yeah. Here's something that we can talk about, right? They presented you not an award. It's more of a recognition.
Yeah.
So
The
speak
SAR
on
flag.
that.
Yeah. So my friend Kevin, he's the founder and CEO of SAR. So essentially, it's an organization that supports families of veterans that commit suicide across any branches, anywhere. I had it on the back of my trunks, 22 a day, anywhere from 22 to 44 veterans commit suicide every day, and it's something that's very important to me. Not only myself am I a veteran, but my wife's a veteran, right? I have friends that are veterans. My people are veterans. I come from a family of 6 generations of combat veterans, with that battle PTSD. My grandfather and my father both, struggle with addiction, so I grew up seeing what that does, and a lot of people can relate to it. So, I just try to set the example. I try to advocate for people that may not have a voice, and I myself had dark moments. I have bad days. I have days where I don't want to get up and I don't want to brush my teeth and shower and go train and go to school, right? But I do it anyways because as long as I keep pushing, maybe there's one other person that sees it and they go, you know what? I'll push one more. I'll push one more day, and I'll get that degree, or all right, I'll go to work and try my hardest. So, I just want to set the example.
Thank you for sharing that, man. And thank you for your service as well. I know I shared that with you many years back in the amateurs. I don't want to say it again on camera. Let's talk about camp. Was there anything specific that you concentrated on, you and Joe, to deal with this opponent? Because, as we know on the record, he was a very formidable opponent. So how do you prepare for him leading into tonight?
Yo, just a lot of sparring, like crazy sparring with
Yeah.
so many different types of styles and weight classes. Everyone was saying like he had a 6 pound weight advantage above me, and everyone was like, "Aren't you nervous?" And I'm like, "Bro, I spar people that are bigger than me all the time.
Yeah.
I never spar people that are smaller than me."
Yeah.
I'm always ready for that. I'm always with it. But this camp, bro, it was the toughest camp I had physically and mentally, and it was really humbling because I was doing things, drinking energy drinks or not being as sharp on my nutrition. And there were small adjustments I had to make mid-camp. And, I do know better than that. But, you get caught sometimes. You catch yourself doing things and acting on certain behaviors that aren't good. But, that's what makes us human. So, it all paid off. It all paid off. I took
did.
recovery really well. And, I, like a professional, made my weight. My wife and my friends saw me in my house.
Yeah.
Eating food that America's Next Top Models would eat, and they're like, "Yo, that's crazy! Like, how you're not satiated." And I'm just like, I'll put in the pain now because the glory after is gonna be great. And
Absolutely.
it all paid off.
It absolutely was. Did we even get out the first round?
Nah,
No, right?
Nah,
No,
there was a
but-
minute left. Or it was a minute in. I forgot what it was, but
Yeah.
it's crazy because I always find I had knockouts in the amateurs, obviously,
Yeah.
and I fell in love with that. And I always thought I could just knock people out, but that's not really how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Power is something that that you can't try to use. You just have to follow your body mechanics. You have to utilize the kinetic chain in your body. You have to use every single part of you and make sure you're punching through. And like I just threw a right hand. You know what I'm saying? I set it up. I was hitting him to the body, and then I threw a straight right hand. And like, of course, I try to knock him out with every punch, but in my head, I was like, let me just throw this right hand and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then
something happened.
And then something happened.
Something big happened. Was Joe yelling in the corner? Yeah.
Bro, I got to look it back. I got to watch the video and everything.
Yeah. He's super proud of you, and I can tell that he cares about you deeply in a very sincere way, and he love you.
Yeah.
We got your family and friends out of the frame right now. They're waiting here patiently for us to do this. All right, let's take this opportunity to segue into talking about some of the individuals that's in the shadows. Individuals here to our right, individuals who you go to Hofstra. Yeah. Your classmates that was here, I was in the corner with them. They was tearing the place up. Whoever comes to mind, like you said, sparring partners, you can mention them by their name, whether it helps you with your nutrition, et cetera, et cetera. You know the routine.
Yeah, man. I mean, number one, right? Got to thank God always. Through God and through having patience and praying and trusting yourself and just doing the right thing, bro. Well, that sets the foundation. But secondly, obviously, my wife, my beautiful wife. Like, I know a lot of people are held back by significant others in their life, right? But mine pushes me forward. So I'm so blessed to have her. Friends and family. I had friends that travel long distance to be here, and I had family that traveled long distance to be here. Classmates from Hofstra, my professor from Hofstra. I had old teachers from Sewanaka High School I graduated from that were here. Like I said, family, friends, my coworkers, my Marine friends. I have 2 friends that are here that I haven't seen in like 8 years that I served in the Marine Corps with. That one of them came from Kentucky. Crazy, bro. And then my coaches, obviously, and then shout out to my new fans. Shout out to the people that now are tuned in. It's only a matter of time before we go worldwide. So just got to keep doing what I'm doing. And thank you for giving me this platform and allowing me to talk. Yeah. Appreciate you.
They love you here, man. The place erupted on your walkout.
Word.
On the knockout.
Word.
They erupted even more. Dudes was throwing chairs, spilling beer. I had to put my gear away to make sure they didn't mess my shit up. I'm the promoter. Should be very happy with your turnout when it comes down to cutting that check.
He'll be calling back.
I got a question for you, and I think we can close here. If you can send a text message to someone, past or present, who would that person be, and what would you say in that message?
I was sending it to my grandpa. He passed away in 2009. And I would just send him a text saying, 6-0, we did it again. This one's for you.
Yeah. 6-0, and they all KOs, right?
Yeah, all KOs.
Yeah, we can't leave that out. Be clear on that. They all KOs.
Yeah, all KOs.
Yeah, blessings to you. Thank you for taking the time out to sitting here with me and rapping. You didn't get the rounds that I'm sure you wanted in the ring, but you got you went in there and did what you were supposed to. So had a quick night. You can go ahead and rest. I'm sure you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna eat. That's probably gonna be one of the first things you do, right? Yeah.
I'm about to.
Yeah, I know.
I'm about to become a middleweight tonight.
Yeah.
I'm about to eat for sure.
What's on the menu?
Chicken. I need some chicken, bro. I need some chicken.
Okay. They gonna eat with you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. Okay.
They're not even gonna want to watch me eat because
wow. You're gonna devour that.
Oh yeah, OD.
All right, it's all good.
Appreciate you.
I'll see you on the next one, whatever that might be. You don't got your fight scheduled yet.
Nah, but we trying to hop on whatever's next. Next month I'll fight. I'll fight someone in the parking lot right now. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Fight is a fight. All right. Later, but let's keep them sanctioned so you can get a check for it.
Yes,
and keep everything safe. And you remember what I told you in the amateurs? We was at Church Street one night, and you had passed me after a fight. I think you fought somebody from Gleason's, one of the the Judah grandsons, if I'm
Yeah.
mistaken. You remember what I said? If not, I'm going.
What you say?
I stopped you and I pulled you over and I said, "Yo, Pete, whatever burns inside of you that make you in that ring, don't never let it go."
Word.
And then I turned around and I left.
Nah,
You said, "Yeah, understood," and that was
Understood.
it. Yeah,
Understood.
Yeah,
Understood.
And you understood the assignment, and here you are on the pros, 6 KOs later. Proud of you, man.
Here, appreciate you. G.
Absolutely.
Good looking.
I'll see you at the gym, man.
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
stop by.
All right, good looking.
Yeah, go hang out with you a
Appreciate
little
you.
bit. All right.
Yes, sir.
Bohemian Box reporting live and direct. So with all due respect, cut my check. All right.
Good looking, G.
Cut it,